Cardio talk. I know. Dolce, you need to put out more videos. Well, here's a good opportunity to do it, and today is going to be a great one for you. We're talking about the power of consistency. And this is something that many people overlook. And let me break it down. Hang out with me for 2 minutes or so, and then I'm going to answer any questions you might have. When we talk about consistency, what is this? Well, consistency is simply doing the things necessary to achieve the desired results. That's it. How easy is that? Well, unfortunately, most people are not consistent. They are not consistent with all the small little details. And that's the most important part. I have a saying, let the process dictate the progress. Well, what does this mean? Don't focus on losing 20 pounds or saving $20,000, buying a new house, or whatever the thing is. We all have goals. That's great. Have your goal. Write your goal down. It's important. But the goal is the end result. And you today are incapable of achieving that end result. Because if you could achieve it today, if you were the person who could achieve it today, if you had the skills, the experience, the network, the level of fitness necessary, well, you would achieve it today. But you can't. That's why we have to set a plan, a series of action steps, right? This is where consistency comes in. Consistency is simply doing the small things, the mundane things, the minutia, the little things, over and over and over and over again to ensure you will one day become the person capable of achieving the goal. So you, right now, where you are, and I'd love for a quick shout out, let me know where you are in the world. What town, what country? It's really cool to see because we have a very diverse audience here. But you, where you are right now, you have a goal. You're currently incapable of achieving that goal, as we all should be. So what do you need to do to achieve it? Well, let's talk about fitness, right? That's what this channel is primarily focused on. In order to become more fit, well, we must become more active. Fair enough. In order to become more fit, well, we must start eating better. Fair enough. In order to become more fit, well, we need to start taking better care of ourselves, of our bodies, of our lives. That's all agreed upon. But in practice, 3/4 of the population is not consistent. 3/4 of the population is either overweight or obese, trending upwards. That's a sad statistic. And don't even get me started on what's happening to the children. But with regards to consistency, we need to stop doing things that reduce our level of health and fitness. You need to take better care of yourself. You need to stop poisoning yourself consistently, right? You need to stop abusing your body consistently. You need to allow yourself deep, restful sleep consistently. I do consultations every day, and during these consultations, I run through a series of questions. Tell me what you eat. And many people will be like, oh, I don't eat so bad. Now, mind you, they're 40, 50, 80 pounds overweight, what have you. They have health issues, fitness issues. They're contacting me, spending good money to hire me to troubleshoot and answer their questions. But invariably, the first thing they tell me is that they don't eat bad. Really? Now, I'm very lovingly, I know that's not true. What they do is they recall the meals that are good. Oh, I ate chicken and salad and and I had salmon and veggies. Oh, hey, that's great. What's the worst thing you ate this week? Taco Bell, Chipotle, a sleeve of Oreos, 4 beers with friends, pizza, buffalo wings. That's the problem. What is the problem? The problem is a lack of consistency, right? We have selective memories here. We remember the things we do well, but we often discount the things we do poorly. So again, I keep going back to the main theme of this video, consistency. What my challenge is to you, can you be consistent for 30 straight days? Consistently perfect, only focused on the small things. That's it. You don't have to do a 20 rep barbell squat until you puke. You don't have to go join a CrossFit gym or run a Spartan race. You don't have to go fight in an MMA fight. You don't have to kill yourself on boiled chicken and plain asparagus. No, none of that. I just want you to consistently do the things necessary so in 30 days you can become a new person with new skills and new habits and a new reference point for the new you. So, can you avoid alcohol for 30 straight days? And here, listen to this for a second. When I tell people, hey, you got to cut out alcohol, they're like, really? I mean, I don't drink a lot. You know, I only have 1 or 2 beers, like once or twice a week. It's no big deal. So, that's awesome. Well, if it's no big deal, then you can just cut it out, right? It's no big deal. And they're like, well, there's a problem. If you cannot cut out alcohol for 30 days, there's a problem here. There's some form of addiction, a physical addiction, a psychological addiction, a social addiction. There's some sort of problem here. Everyone can cut out alcohol for 30 days. If you can't, you'll never be successful. You don't have the power of self to really accomplish anything. That matters. If you can't cut out cookies or candy, Zach C., my man, 25 months, baby. So again, 30 days. That's all my clients, all my private clients. We move 30 days at a time. I want a goal a year from now, and I want you to set a goal a year from now. A year from now, what are you going to do? How are you going to look? What are you going to weigh? Where are you going to live? Who are you going to date? How much money are you going to have? Yes. Great, that's awesome. That's motivating. A year from now, yes. That's awesome. But today, what? Today, what? What are you going to do today? You're going to wake up. You're going to drink water. You're going to sip on a little black coffee. You're going to perform your list. Here I am once again, every single day, inside or outside. It's kind of poor weather outside, and the kids are running around. Usually I'm outside doing this. Today I'm inside doing this, but consistently I do this. You guys follow me on Instagram. I take you with me oftentimes on my stories. I leave a lot of my reels on there. You see me all the time doing exactly this. I get my steps in, I get my list in, I get my zone 1 cardio in every single day consistently without fail. When I'm sore, when I'm tired, when it's cold, when it's hot, when I'm hungry, when I'm full, whatever it is. When I'm angry, when I'm happy, I get it in because I know 30 days from now, I need to be somebody different. 30 days from now, I need to shed this skin and become somebody new. So I have to put in the work today in order to get there. Then I come home, I hydrate, I shower, I make a nice little clean, healthy meal, I plan my day, I look at my calendar, and I start going through my day consistently. I eat my meals, I prepare my meals, I plan my meals, I know what I'm going to eat. I don't leave anything for chance. I don't pretend. I'm not a victim. I'm consistent. I consistently know I must eat 4 to 5 times per day every day. I consistently plan what those meals will look like. Now, some meals I make, and some meals I can get at my local cafe and my little local restaurants that I know they have amazing meals. I know I can get an egg white protein omelet with grilled turkey and a ton of vegetables at one of the breakfast shops down the street. Right? I know that. I know I can get an amazing piece of wild-caught salmon over a bed of sautéed spinach at another shop. Like, I know I can do that. So I don't always want to spend the money to do that, but I know I can still eat on menu and not be locked into only meal prepping. Now, I love consistency. I love structure. And I love to always have my meals with me because now nothing is left to chance. The point is consistency. I consistently do the things I need to do to become the person I must become 30 days from now. So that's my challenge to you. Once again, I'm going to answer some questions here. Can you, over the next 30 days, become someone new? In 30 days, you can become a completely evolved version of yourself, closer to your greatest self. And just think about this in 30-day intervals, starting with consistency, and it's different for everyone. If you have any questions, please ask me. You can ask me in the comments here. I'm happy to answer. You can DM me on Instagram. You can email Gabby, Gabby, at thedolcediet.com. Like, I want to make myself as accessible and available to you guys as possible. Also, you can look at the link below. We're giving a 50% discount on our 3 weeks to shredding and living lean programs. Today only, the last day of May. We put this on the Mike Dolce Show podcast yesterday. This is the only day. This is the last day. It's gone tomorrow. 50% discount on 3 weeks to shredded and living lean at thedolcediet.com. For any with promo code SUCCESS, for anyone who wants to follow along on a diet and exercise program personalized to you. We take all the thought out of it for you if it's easy to do. Now let me answer some questions here for you guys. Morning, Andy. Good to see you. Mario Soto. Good morning, Mike. My coach from Costa Rica. Hey, brother. Blessings. Throwing a question in the next few minutes. Right on. Andy in Moreno Valley, California. Tyler, Charlotte, North Carolina. What's up, man? Mr. Ostomy, where you been? The Dolce Diet scene. On the YouTube scene, Dolce. I'm here. I'm back. We've been busy. We're building a brand new tech platform for you guys. I've been doing a lot of private coaching, hosting events. So we're doing a lot of great stuff here, but I will be doing more YouTube for you guys. New York City's in the house. Shifty, what's up, Zach C? Benjamin, I struggle to cut out alcohol and cookies. Well, Ben, here's 30 days, my man. I understand. Socially drinking alcohol with friends, sure. Eating cookies, eating your feelings away with cookies, sure. But I ask you, how's that working out? How's that working out for you? Does it make you feel better? Do you have better confidence? Do you have better energy? Do you have a better physique? Are you more clear-headed? No. You feel worse. You feel more anxious. You feel more self-conscious. You feel more bloated. Your digestion is more disrupted. Your energy is off. Your body composition is worse as a result of. So why, Ben? Why? Why would you intentionally do harm to yourself? Well, sometimes we just don't know, and we're going with the flow, and we're doing what our social system would suggest will allow us to become your new social system, where we reject, we cancel alcohol, we cancel cookies, right? We cancel processed sugar, we cancel the obese mentality. Remember, 3 out of 4 Americans are overweight or obese. There are more overweight and obese Americans today than have ever been in all of recorded history. So what your family and friends are doing is wrong. 1 out of 4 of us are actually below the overweight line, and very few of those are living an optimal health and fitness lifestyle. Dare I say I'm one of those few. So allow me, allow us, allow our community to become your new social circle back. The next 30 days, I know you can do this. I've worked with alcoholics, I've worked with food addicts, I've worked with many people who in 30 days completely ditch the habit. So for the next 30 days, I want you to love yourself, respect yourself, to take care of yourself, to nurture and nourish yourself by not doing any harm. Rule number 1 is do no harm. How can we expect to be at our very best if we are constantly harming ourselves through alcohol abuse, which is what it is, and food abuse? Whatever you need, Ben, I'm here for you. Who knows? Hey, Mike from Germany. Good to see you. Can you explain why some pro-Euro ciders like Tuivasa have so much fat? The fat just bounce, which slows down movements. Because they're lazy. They're lazy. That's, you see him drinking the shoeies, right? He's drinking alcohol out of dirty shoes. This is a person, and he might be a nice guy, so I'm not offering commentary on him as a person, but what I will say is they are unhealthy, they are lazy, they are confused. I said this about Daniel Cormier years ago. Daniel Cormier was competing at heavyweight and light heavyweight in excess of 25% body fat. He was an obese man, though very talented, competing at a high level. He should have been a 185-pound athlete. I've stood next to Daniel many times. Daniel Cormier is slightly taller than me and does not carry any more muscle on his physique than I do mine. Daniel Cormier should have been optimally competing at 185, but he was not disciplined in his lifestyle to do so, and I think he would agree. So you see that very commonly in a lot of the heavyweights, where they think if they weigh over 205, they can weigh up to 265, and they're almost all fat. And that's unfortunate. Shame on them. Andy, lost 30 pounds, loose skin and tissue. Advice, yes. I lost 110 pounds from 282 down to 169, so technically 113. I don't have any loose skin. What I did is I ate a whole food diet focused on micronutrient and phytochemical dense foods, the Living Lean program. You can click the link below to the DOLCEDIET.com and you can actually follow our Living Lean program. The Living Lean program provides you a micronutrient dense food supply that will efficiently assist your skin cells in naturally replicating in a manner that will coincide with your lower, smaller body size. That's the issue. That's the problem. A lot of times people go on these calorie deficient diets that are nutrient deficient. Therefore, their skin cells do not have the proper fuel, the proper nutrients, building blocks that they need in order to adequately repair themselves and command themselves to be the right size. They do not claim the proper elasticity. That's the problem. Andrew Mario says, you say to do 30-minute walks while fasted. Also say we could drink pure coffee before the walk. Can we drink 2 cups pure coffee, no sugar, nothing? Absolutely, that's fine. I prefer not to because I don't want that much acidity in my stomach. So I'll drink 32 ounces of room temperature water And then I'll drink usually a double espresso or a very rich 4-ounce cup of coffee. I want maximum caffeine at the lowest total volume, fluid volume. Now, I love coffee. I own a coffee company. You want to get some Dolce coffee, there is a link below to dolcecoffeeroasters.com. Take a look at our 100% organic, craft roasted specialty coffee. The beans are hand-picked and flown in from Peru. If you're interested in that, take a look. So I love coffee. But before these walks, I don't want all that fluid volume bouncing in my stomach. I don't want all the additional acidity that would come with that. So I'm looking for high levels of caffeine, low levels of total fluid volume. Make it easy. But whatever, I mean, you do you, that's fine. Tyler, I've been lifting since March, putting on muscle, losing fat, making good progress. Long-term goal, putting on 30 pounds of lean muscle tissue. Think it's possible. I'm 27, 5'7", 150 with a goal of 180. Tyler, absolutely. Now, if you wanted to level that up, we actually have the squats and steak program. Squats and steak is designed to add 100 pounds to your barbell. Jesus. I had to scratch on my calf. Squats and steak is designed to add 100 pounds to your barbell back squat in 12 weeks, and it works. We have a version 2 and a version 3. Version 2 is designed to add 200 pounds for more advanced athletes to your barbell back squat. The squats and steak program is incredible. If you are interested, there is a link inside my Instagram. So if you go to my Instagram page at The Dolce Diet, you click the link in my bio, you'll see the link to squats and steak in there. 12-week, it is intense. It is an intense strength training program. Every movement is planned for you. All the progressions are planned for you. It's awesome. The nutrition is built for you. That is planned for you. So that's something you can consider, Tyler. Toronto, Canada, Paul. Right on, Paul. Andy, one more. Connor or Chandler? You know, I don't know. I don't really pick fights. But I could see that fight going either way. Chandler is so aggressive and so ferocious, which makes him an easy target for Connor. Excuse me. Connor's coming off that devastating lower leg injury. Compound fracture. Oof. Devastating. How will Connor come back? That's the question. So that is a fight I will watch. Who knows, is calorie surplus needed to gain muscle? I've heard different opinions on it. I think yes. Yes. In general, yes. Calorie surplus is needed, but not a massive calorie surplus. Just a couple hundred extra calories per day, biased towards protein. That's all you need. Really, we're talking a few extra grams of protein at every meal will put you above maintenance into surplus. And as long as you are stimulating muscular hypertrophy through progressive overload, you're going to add on muscle tissue. That's easy. That's what we do. If you guys have any questions, there's a link below this video if you wanted to jump on a coaching call with myself. It's a little expensive, but it is freaking worth it. You won't need anything after you get off the call with me. Thanks, Coach. Tyler says, my friends are doubters, so I want to hear from you that can happen. Oh, hell yeah, it can happen. When I was in high school, I added 20 pounds a year. I started high school at 114 pounds freshman year. I graduated at 210. So you can add that. Man, I didn't grow that much. I didn't get that much taller. I just went 100% all in into strength training and wrestling. 100% all in. So I understand it. Appreciate your time, sir. Who knows, you got it. All right, guys and girls, thank you so much. Also, new episode of the Mike Dolce Show audio podcast is out right now. Spotify, Stitcher, iTunes, Google Play, everywhere you listen to audio podcasts. Make sure you subscribe. Download the Mike Dolce Show podcast. Subscribe to it. Listen to it. Yesterday's episode is, I break down an amazing behind-the-scenes story of a very famous fighter's training camp and a lesson that I learned about success, one of my primary success principles. So I strongly suggest you take a listen to that. And again, 50% discount right now, today only, at TheDolceDiet.com with promo code SUCCESS. I appreciate you guys. Until next time.